Hey there, River boys and girls. I finally got motivated to make this tutorial because I've been a lazy piece of crap all day. So here goes. This is going to be a 1.5 tutorial, or 1.5 if you choose. This is what the move looks like. This is a forward version and the reverse version. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to start with the forward spin. Basically what each hand is doing is it does one spin on the opposite side, and then when it comes to its side, it kind of stalls and does a little pendulum move. So if I'm just doing like the move, do a pendulum, and then you go back into a spin. So it's kind of a controlled movement. And you can just practice this pendulum move. Basically the poise swings left and right, and you raise and lower your hand and kind of move it around in kind of a circular motion. And when you actually do the move, your hand is going to be higher because the one actually doing the spin is going to be at the bottom part, and you're going to be doing this pendulum thing over the top. So maybe practice with the other hand spinning to get the feel. It's really about timing, because what you want to do is, as you see, the poi heads follow each other every time. And in a forward version, you're going to be going from the back to the front, whereas in the reverse, you're going from the front to the back. So, practice this with both hands. Do your little pendulum move a little higher then, and then a spin on the bottom. And so with the other hand, pendulum move, spin, pendulum move, spin. So when you do that, when you come to the new side after you do the spin, you're going to go to the back, kind of stall it, and then bring it over. And you can bring it kind of a straight line if you want to, but I like to work it into more of a curve, because that's what this poi head is going to be doing, a curve. So as you bring it forward, you kind of bring it up and then back down. And you allow it to go back to the back, and then you bring it back into a spinning motion rather than a pendulum as you bring it to the new side to do your spin. So to put it together, follow, and I'm kind of doing them in a weave. You can do them back to back. And then the reverse version, same thing. You just do the pendulum move on each arm's side and spin on the other. Pendulum's going to be a little higher than the spin, so that it all works out. It's mostly timing. But for the reverse version, when you stall it, so I'm spinning, and okay. Yeah, so you have to do it on the opposite side. So you do your opposite spin, and then when you stall, you're going to stall it right out of this spin, but you bring it over to the other side as you stall, because you want to stall in front of where you're going to be spinning with the other hand. So, you're doing your spin, you stall on, shoot over the opposite side, and then you do your little pendulum thing, spin, so that when you are doing it, each time you're bringing it out of the spin and stalling it on the opposite side so it just goes straight back. Otherwise it's going to get really fishy and complicated. And once again, you have to time it right so that the poi heads follow each other, or mirror each other really. So once you figure out the main ones, then you can do some other trickier stuff. Like you can do this one where you're just standing here. You might actually learn that one first, because that's pretty easy. It it's only going to do the pendulum for every 2 spins of the poi, because the other one you're going back to the other side. And you can do it out of a buzz saw. You can either do it continuously with one hand, like I was doing before, but in a buzz saw, or you can alternate hands. And obviously there's 2 directions of that. Again, the back is going from, the little drag move is from the front going back towards you. On the forward, you're kind of pushing away from you. You can do like a behind the back weave. You can do this. Or you can do a little under the leg thing. And you can do it. The under the leg thing you can do either from the front to the outside, or you do it from the back to the inside. So there's, I think, like 4 different ways to do that, at least. So just play around with it. There's a few variations, give you something to do. So have fun with your 1.5s.